destination sets off to explore Costa Rica. A haven for nature enthusiasts, this Central American country ticks all the boxes. Lush rainforests, soaring volcanoes, and iconic wildlife. For adrenaline junkies, there's plenty to keep you going, both on the ground and in the air. And for those seeking more of a mind and spirit experience, the healing powers of the sea and sun are ready to work their wonders. It's the essential destination for every adventure traveler. This is Costa Rica. Meet Esteban Elizondo, our host for the first leg of our journey.
This is something that the pilot, should do it by himself, but these guys have been with forever. They're actually better than myself these days.
As the manager of La Finca Lodge, his specialty is tailor-made adventures. But it's easy to see what Esteban's passion is.
We come with the fire, we're gonna heat the air inside, and the balloon is gonna start going up, okay?
His guest today is Rocio Carranza, an actress and environmental activist in Costa Rica. Eager to see her country's abundant biodiversity from above, it's her first time riding the wind.
It takes about, 5 minutes for the mind to figure it out what you're doing. The thing with ballooning is a movement that we don't get it any place. Do you understand? Nothing. You can go biking, you can go cars, you can go planes, helicopters, boats, anything. This, we're traveling with the wind. It's a sensation that is weird. The brain has to process that.
I feel like when I dream that I fly. It's like the same feeling.
The only licensed hot air balloon operator in all of Costa Rica, Esteban makes the experience memorable.
You know what? For me, ballooning is a blessing. I mean, for me, ballooning is a passion. I cannot see it as a profession. You're touched by the ballooning. Just the fact of floating. And seeing something from a perspective that you get a clear vision of everything. You see the people, how they lived. You see the crops. You see the plantations. You see everything around you. You get to touch them, to smell them, to feel them. The balloon it's a pretty unique experience in every way. For me, it's like a dream. There is perfection over there.
High above the canopy, the incredible views include the once active Arenal volcano.
We have the 5% of the whole biodiversity of the world. Costa Rica is pioneer in protecting nature. We have 25% of the country as preserved areas. That's why I work for protecting nature.
Even an approaching rain shower doesn't diminish the sights or dampen the spirit.
Bueno, ¿qué pasó, señores? It's going to be a little technical landing. Do you see how we're slowing down the speed just by hitting the sugarcane? Good thing that the owners of the sugarcane field are really good friends of us.
I'm really amazed. Super. It has been one of the best experiences I've ever had, I think.
This is certainly the best way to start a day, actually.
Back on the ground, we head to nearby La Finca Lodge. Surrounded by green pastures and rainforests, La Finca prides itself on its simple and rural charm.
The old-fashioned word, like La Finca means the place for the family. It's the place where the kids run free, there are fruit trees, there are animals, the green areas, the open areas.
A working ranch, Esteban and his wife have over 40 horses on the property.
Listen, there are places for people and people for places. I learned that a long time ago. And it doesn't mean that one is better than the other one. It's just different, And I don't know, at least what we're looking for is this is what for us is Costa Rica, not the big resorts, which I'm sure that there's people very happy at those places, but not for us. We're looking for someone who enjoys the culture, who enjoys the contact with the people around, something where, you know, without sacrificing comfort, but you get a more natural experience, you know, with the environment. We try to take our people out of the beaten path. We don't like the most touristy places. We try to, you know, actually to take them out and get a feeling of what this country is.
It was great. It's the first time I go galloping so fast. They are really good teachers. You see, all of these you can do in Costa Rica. Vamos.
You know, we try to combine everything. You know, we play around. We like toys and we like activities. When we talked about the ATVs, it's not about just riding the bikes. No, it's about riding the bikes to a destination that would add to the total at the end. You know, like it's not only the way you get there, it's what you get to see at the end as well.
El volcán Arenal, Arenal volcano. I used to come here since I was like, I don't know, 3 years old. Sunsets in Costa Rica are amazing because we have also a lot of clouds. So the clouds is where you can see the lot of colors. When looking at this, I feel blessed. Living by nature and knowing so many people that are working to protect this nature.
And while you might think this breathtaking sunset would be the perfect ending to an action-packed day, Esteban has one more hidden treasure.
We love this one, especially after the ATV ride, as you will see, where we get trashed with mud and we go through different scenery. Going into the hot spring, that's like being in heaven, you know, like a hot bathtub, you know, like with the hot springs, is the perfect way to finish an adventure, you know, with the ATV rides. So we have picked these ones because they're real. They're for locals. They're not as high-end as the ones by La Fortuna, but they got the charm.
How magic is nature. You should come.